Hello, hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking. And why do I keep mentioning the 11 is because we've got another channel, Hello Agape, Divine Debut 12, which is a different sort of a channel where we do just tarot, quick, short tarot readings. Is it time to be up to mischief, Agape? I don't think so. Today's the 19th of January. If you're wondering, and the messenger is here, so I usually do mention the date with the messenger is here readings because we mention the astrology. So as the moon is transiting through Taurus, it's exalted. The moon loves to be in Taurus, everyone, and it's connecting really, really well or coming to trine Venus, but the moon is almost on Uranus now. So Uranus could be, sudden shocking revelations, things that were hidden pertaining to Venusian matters could be happening suddenly. The moon on Uranus is emotional unpredictability and can go either way. But it is there is going to be some sort of a dilemma pertaining to a south node, the south node in Libra. So what is it that we're needing to detach that's run its course in our lives? Remember, Libra is also a Venus sign. So it's as though we're sort of blinded. We can't see what is it that we're needing to surrender to in relation to relationships, partnerships. Have we felt worthy of a certain partnership? Have we been valued by our partner? That's a good question. We do have good aspects now. Expect some positive news, some clarity pertaining to business, pertaining to information, as Mercury from Capricorn is in a very good trine, flowing aspect to Jupiter at those first degrees of Taurus. So we're talking about earth practical matters, business matters, which is Capricorn, and some truths, some sort of an expansive awareness, we could say, wisdom, as we've been going through some sort of a difficult lesson, I would say, since December. Remember that Mercury and Jupiter, they've connected twice, as both of them were retrograding, and now it's the third time that they're connecting. We should have the revelation. And there's a lot of help from Saturn in Pisces for this to happen. Okay, and Saturn also connects well from Pisces to Jupiter. Remember, Jupiter rules Pisces as well. So let's see what's going on. We're using the Light Seers Tarot. I want to thank you all for your support and your donations through purchasing mini readings. I've got you lined up. Most of you have already you've donated. Maybe one or two people haven't sent out their details through email. So first names and birthdays of you and another person, as I give you a little short reading with the little Greek oracle. Hello, Agape. And it's like a 3-card reading, unless I need more information. And I actually email you an audio reading with the cards, a picture of the cards, your cards. So let's see what's going on. What does the messenger want to bring us, Agape? What is the messenger? What is Mercury going to bring us? As Mercury, it's like Saturn is giving Mercury the green light. Okay, and so they're working well together. This is like a bridge, a stepping stone where there were blockages, challenging, limiting information, the inability to see clearly because there was too much haziness, too much confusion. Now, there may still be a little bit, as Venus from Sagittarius is connecting with Neptune in a square. You know what? I love squares. I love tense aspects of squares because they get us uncomfortable. Whereas the trines, it's like we're waiting on the hand of spirit. Whereas the square is I get uncomfortable, but I do something. I move. So let's see what spirit is bringing us today, 19th of January. Unless you're watching this on another day, take the messages for you personally, what's going on. Okay? And Agap is here to warm us up. She's getting into a habit recently. What's going on, sweetheart? You're so cute. You are so cute. Also, I'd like to mention I've just done a community post. Olga Vasilchuk, she's a tarologist, an astrologist. So she's been doing tarot for 13 years. She's been, tarot for 23 years. She's been doing astrology 13 years. So she's done a course, an educational course with modules in French on predictive astrology. So if you're wanting to learn, she's a professional. You can get all her links. I will put them underneath the video, but I've also done a community update for you if you're wanting to connect with her. She's done my birth rectification time because I didn't know my correct birth time. I didn't have my correct birth time, so she did that for me a few years ago. So she's not only a professional, she's also a friend, and she speaks English, Russian, French, and Spanish, and she offers a huge range of astrological services, such as astrocartography, astropsychology, Karmic astrology, synastry, and predictions. Now, she's done her modules, her courses in French, but she's translating them into English, okay? And she's going to do the whole lot. So she's offering you the first module. You can see it on our community. Check it out. And if you want just another perspective, even on a tarot reading, don't hesitate to reach out to her. Okay, so let's go on to the reading. Olga, hello if you're watching. Sending you my love. All right, so let's see what's going on. What is the messenger bringing us today? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, which has got deep roots. This is something long-standing, but I see, and it's got something to do with earth and practical matters. You could see, of course, it's a pentacle, so it speaks to earth. But he's gotten his hands dirty. He's been digging into the dirt, okay? And my dear friends, I don't know what's been going on for you, but it's been really, really stressful past few days. Everyone is looking for support, help, a kind word. So if someone is not communicating with you and you think they're giving you the cold shoulder, know that they're going through their own issues. It's been tough. It's been tough. Because we had a very huge karmic aspect in the sky, which has put a lot of pressure on all of us. So what is this pressure? What is this? We're not on the same page concerning something long-term. Is it money? Is it business? Is it a relationship? Is it a home? What is it? Five of Wands could be this chaos, right? We've got Pluto at the 29th degree. So tomorrow it is actually, in 24 roughly hours, Pluto is going to enter Aquarius, again at that 0 degree. So obviously we've been feeling Pluto's breath, cold breath, he's the god of the underworld, on our necks. And Pluto does speak to death, and obviously he's going to kill something for the ability to resurrect, okay? He means a lot of things. Pluto is very powerful, and there are a lot of words that we could use to describe Pluto. I would suggest checking us out. Join us on Patreon. Yesterday I did my take on Pluto in Aquarius, and I think that's the second video that I've done. Join us on Tier 3 and find out about what Pluto in Aquarius can mean for all of us collectively, but also us personally. All right, so Five of Wands, a family situation, a group effort, something to do with what we're building, what we desire to create. Mars is very close to Mercury. So maybe difficult words, maybe feeling uncomfortable. Mars is going to become visible very soon. He's been in hiding. So let's say that masculine drive or passion, or we've all got masculine energies within us. Just because we're a female, let's say, because most of you here are, then I feel that as Mars coming up to the end of January, oh my goodness, can you please be quiet? I don't want to be disturbed. Thank you very much. Give me 5 minutes. Give me a break. See what I'm telling you? So I do feel until the end of the month of January, as Uranus is going to turn direct as well towards the end of the month, 27th roughly. But we're also coming up to a full moon in Leo, a tough one, that's connecting with Pluto. And we'll be doing that on Patreon tomorrow. So we're coming up to some difficult challenges, difficult energies. But remember, there's going to be challenging aspects and there's going to be positive, helpful aspects. The thing is that I always say, what is more? It's like having the scales and saying, okay, we've got more challenging aspects than positive aspects. So we're going to feel challenged. We're going to feel uncomfortable. Right? And, after the end of January, all planets will be direct. But we are all looking at our commitments and contracts, whether it's business, relationships, so on and so forth, as Juno, the asteroid of commitment and marriage. The protectress of women and children is retrograding in Virgo. So she's going to be looking at the details. She'll be going back to the past and revisiting a situation. So there is discomfort as we're going through changes. What is this concerning? Things are up in the air, you see. We go from the ace to the 2. So this could say that someone's willing to put in the effort, even though there's internal conflict, external conflict. Looks like someone's going to put double effort in. That's what I'm getting with the 2 of Pentacles. But we won't know the answer. Not all of us are on the same timeline. We've all got a different birth chart. Collectively, though, yes, we will have some good news, obviously. And pay attention to what was going on March until June of 2023, as Pluto was again at that 0 degrees of Aquarius. Okay? So think back to then. What's going on? 8 of Pentacles, lots to do with putting in effort, putting in extra effort in work, what we're trying to build. We're trying to manifest something on a practical, physical level. This does speak to work. It does speak to putting in the service. A lot to do with money, working extra hard, not receiving the recognition or the money. So putting in a lot of hard work and not being reimbursed. Is that what's going on? As we know financially, we are going through hard times. We've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. I don't know if you're dealing with someone at a physical distance, or this is something about seeing something from a higher, wider, more optimistic or expanded perspective. This is like needing to run with what it is that we're hoping to create. Remember, the Knight of Wands, he carries... Get off my... off my keyboard, darling. Thank you. Can we take that action? Are we driven? Or is that special person going to take the action? It's like there's enthusiasm here, but there's also a lot to do. I mean, the Knight of Wands goes from A to B to C. There's no time to sit around. There's too much to be done. Okay? But we see happiness and enthusiasm and some sort of an opening, I would say here. Let's see what the possible outcome is. And we've got Temperance, which Temperance is saying, hurry up and wait. We've got 2 Jupiterian cards here. And Jupiter is starting to bring in the blessings as he's starting to move forward. Remember, he was retrograding at that 5th degree from 5 to 15 of Taurus. So obviously very positive for the earth signs. He's now on the 6th degree, connecting to a beautiful trine over to Capricorn. And of course, Capricorn is the 10th natural house. It's what we're trying to reach. It's our reputation in the world. It's Capricorn season. Happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday, right? A lot to do with practical matters. Remember that also Juno is in Virgo. So there's a lot going on in Earth right now. We've got a lot of earth and a little bit of water and a little bit of cardinal energy. So, of course, water is sensitive, intuitive. Earth is more stable, slow moving, can feel more heavy. But it's the cardinal and the cardinal energies, which are all about change and initiation. Pay attention in the next few days because, and I'm going to say the eclipses are not very far away. So the eclipses could also be in effect. But pay attention to this full moon in Leo that's going to happen at that 5th degree. So it's going to affect the fixed signs, obviously. It's going to challenge the fixed signs born in the first few days, the first decan of the fixed signs. So Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. But that 5th degree is going to be in that full moon at 5 degrees of Leo, is going to square the eclipse at 5 degrees of Taurus last October. And therefore will bring those themes, okay, back. So Temperance is saying that be patient. Yes, the sun will rise. Yes, Spirit is trying to work things out. Temperance says be patient. You will find your balance. You will go through some healing. We do have the protection of Archangel Michael. This is Archangel Michael. And just mentioning Archangel Michael, I had this weird dream the other day, a couple of nights ago, dear friends. It felt like I was in the underworld with Pluto. It was a dark, mysterious place. It felt very, very moist. I was stepping like I was barefoot, stepping on grass, earth, but it was moist, it was wet. And you could see weird trees, bright colors, you know, the tree of life, things like that, bright, pink, little, weird plants, more in the shape of trees. And there were two deities, two masculine figures that were larger than life, and they were dressed in armors, it was as though I was allowed into a mystical place, a secretive place that not everyone can go to. It was, let's say, the park where Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, which I feel it was our archangels that were there, they let me in. They let me in into the place where they go to train, because they are the warriors and the protectors of our universe. So it was larger than life. It was an incredible prophetic dream. And those bright colors, to me, give me a lot of hope as to humanity and the evolution of humanity. As we know, we're going through an evolution, collectively and individually. And I feel that these prophetic dreams come to us for a particular reason. I'd love to hear from you if you've had a prophetic dream recently. But yes, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel are there in training to keep protecting us. Okay, so they're going to let us in on a secret. I wonder what that will be. Oh my God. Did you expect to see this? Oh wow, the Tower. Uranus turning direct, surely, as Uranus is slowing down now. He's going to change direction. Expect the unpredictable, the unexpected, dear friends. This is the awakening of humanity, our awakening. But sudden change and very stressful. And look at the picture, how dark and mysterious, and this is sort of how my dream was. But of course, it wasn't. We didn't have a tower; it was more flat earth, and there were trees, shrubs, and things like that. Nevertheless, we were in a garden. We see all these butterflies here. So, what is going on? Six of Swords. No, you can't bite my cards, Agape. Six of Swords. So we're transitioning to some sort of sudden change, sudden revelation, sudden. And I'm going to say also discoveries. Remember, Uranus can speak to, and Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is in an earth sign. So this could speak to earthquakes, surely, earth-shattering changes or discoveries towards the future, right? We're moving towards the Aquarian age or period now, as we're, very close to the Aquarius season. New discoveries, Uranus in Taurus is sudden changes. Uranus and Taurus could also be the banking system, new currencies and things like that. But it can also speak to electrical shocks and big changes. Just sudden awareness is this. We've got the Magician, and Mercury's bringing us the news here that we're leaving the Five of Swords and transitioning towards big changes. Oh, no, Agape. No, Agape. Let's see what Spirit is advising pertaining to the Karma Dharma at this time. I feel I need to tell you, stay calm, cool, and collected as much as you possibly can. Take a couple of steps back and breathe. This is what Temperance is telling us. Things will be worked out. We need to look at the bigger picture. No. She wants to take everything off my table. She throws my cards down, my crystals down. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is. Agape wants to play, but Mummy's too busy. I'm sorry, Agape. Oh my God. We've got the Death card. Now this is obviously Pluto, and Pluto and the Sun holding hands are ingressing into Aquarius. So obviously death speaks to a metamorphosis, huge changes that may come suddenly. For others of you, this is a death of the old personality and an awareness of the new you, because I feel that we're all going through a major metamorphosis. Let's see emotionally what's going on. Let's look at our Moonology Oracle. Agape, if people didn't like kitties, they would say that you're a nuisance. She doesn't care. She don't care. Let's see what's going on emotionally. What's going on pertaining to the moon as well. Maybe we can have a little bit more information. We've got You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. Well, full moon in Virgo, my dear friends, is the next full moon after this full moon in Leo. So it will be roughly at the end of February. So that's going to be happening. That will be happening at the 5th degree. Wow, that full moon. That's going to be on my Venus. I'm wondering if it's going to be affecting you. A full moon in Virgo says that you are good enough. Now, Virgo rules the natural 6th house. There is a great motherly... Virgo is the motherly archetype. If you look at the symbolism of the Virgin, she holds the wheat, which reminds me of the Empress. Right? Someone doubting their their abilities, their ability to serve. Remember also that because Juno is retrograding in Virgo, Virgo can detach, can see things more logically, but can also be very discriminating. So if someone is knocking you or doubting your abilities, then make sure that you know you are good enough. For those of you that have put in extra effort into a situation and you've been criticized, don't worry about it. Don't even bother. Let's see what the advice is. All right, Agape, that's enough. That's enough. Agape, come on. Come on, Agape. That's enough, Agape. Okay, I know I'm a very patient Virgo, but don't push me. Don't push my limits, Agape. Let's see what the advice is. The Fates, and it's in the reverse. It's a number 17. Obviously, it's saying for me, moving forward, there will be a lot of fated events playing out. Let's see what the reverse message says. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness, to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance and surrender to the hand of spirit. Surrender to the Plutonian changes that are going to start happening for you. Do not fight. Let it go. Relax, take a step back, and know that spirit is taking care of everything. We've got Jupiter here. We've got Pluto. We've got Mars. We've got Uranus. We've got and Mercury. I do feel that we need to sort of take a step back and know that destined situations are happening. Remember, major arcana cards are very powerful. They're the hand of spirit. So we're letting go whatever was not balanced, equal, and harmonious in our life. And if we haven't been able to do that, then spirit and the hand of spirit comes and takes it away suddenly, which can be quite challenging. So we need to surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. So right now we're not feeling that serenity because we're in a very powerful shift right now. So trust in that, dear friends. Go with the flow is what Spirit is telling us. Okay, and because it's a number 17, it was in the reverse, I would say 16, which is also the Tower. Pay attention to also, I don't know what happened 3 days ago for you, 16th of January, but pay attention to the 16th of February, where we're going to have a lineup of planets in Aquarius. Just after Valentine's Day, pay attention to that day, 16th and 17th of February. What will that bring for us? We've got the garden, we've got the house, and we've got the unknown, the clouds. But there will be clarity because news is coming in. We do have the letter coming in, the resolution, and we've got a house and a key here, so maybe things are unknown right now pertaining to our happiness, possibly also someone's reputation, their career, their business. It's sort of like things are up in the air or unknown or meant to be unknown at this time, but the resolution and the revelation and even the liberation will come in. These could be contracts as well, not only news. Yeah, we've got 22 and 33. So we're talking about a transition. There has been an opportunity in the past. Decisions are being made right now. And the key could be an open wound that we've been carrying from the past, from our childhood. But it can also speak to getting unblocked. And it's sitting on the divine feminine, sorry, Agape, which the divine feminine she's the one that has the opportunity. She will be called to make a decision. And this can be a difficult decision as well. It may bring up themes from your childhood, from a past lifetime, but 22 is decisions, 2s are decisions, 3s are expansion, okay? So let's take just a couple of cards from the Sibilas on the reading here. What is this Ace of Pentacles about? It's about generosity. It's about a VIP, a special person, someone who has a name for themselves, this emperor, this king, someone who works with the earth, someone who owns earth, someone who's quite rich. They're quite well known in their community. So they may be a little bit stuck up. They may have some vanity, some ego. We could be talking about a Scorpio. It is a number 13 or a fixed sign. Now maybe Earth comes through very strongly as well. So let's see. What is the Five of Wands? News comes in, which could be a little bit challenging. And it's the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is there as well. There's going to be a dilemma, possibly, with the news about Giovina Fanciulla, about some sort of a purification, someone young. This is the sweetheart. This is the young feminine sweetheart. About a change, about something to do with ethics, some sort of a release or a closing up of a cycle. Let's see, there's a sense of purity, purification and newness, but also remember you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So whatever's going to show up now with the full moon in Leo, a month later we're having a full moon in Virgo. So this could be playing out until then. What is the Eight of Pentacles about? Putting in extra effort, something to do with work, something to do with Amica. Amica is harmonious. This could be a contract because it's the Four of Wands. It could be a marriage. It could be a possible that someone's ready to put in the work to find their balance. Or this is your confidant and your best friend who may be putting in extra effort to stabilize a contract, a business, or even a marriage. There's something legal pertaining to Amica, and I do see Libra in the Amica card. Let's look at the Knight of Wands. Wow, no more mucking around, no more playing around, no more infidelity. Remember, the Knight of Wands is the player. This is someone maybe that doesn't want to settle down. This is someone that is challenged, that, well, this action is challenged from others because it's the Five of Swords, which the Five of Swords, yes, it's a perception, right, of needing to believe in the miracle, believe in the optimism and not in the darkness, not in the worst case scenario. So we've got Sagittarius Scorpio here. There's some sort of an ending, and this ending may take place once someone is ready and driven and able to expand their horizons, to take the action, to come in. The Knight of Wands is driven. Now it's Sagittarius energy and we've still got Venus in Sag. Maybe this is saying that someone's getting serious as Venus is going to step into Capricorn. Someone is getting serious about business, about a commitment. What does Temperance tell us to be patient for? What is it that Spirit is telling us that we need to be patient for? A meeting, a positive news around a positive table with others, with family, with a group of people. It's the Holy Grail. It's the Ace of Cups, which will bring serenity. And I do feel that this reading needs to be called Patience, Serenity is around the corner. And Uranus is going to bring us that. Even though there's stress, we will succeed. It's the Six of Wands. There's a sudden turn and revelation and awakening and money that's coming in, financial bliss, stability, maybe large amounts of money that's coming in very unexpectedly, or success and recognition in business, or success and recognition in that we are good enough, okay? Obviously, there is a new beginning. There's an opportunity here, and there's generosity, what I said before. Generosity, this could be money coming in from work. This could be money coming in from a legal situation. But we need to be patient. The Vedovo, solitude. We've been in solitude. We feel as though we've been served with a hand with negative consequences, with, the hand of cards that we were served was very negative, like challenging, fated events that have been very, very difficult. Now, obviously, this speaks to solitude. It's the Three of Swords. Someone may have been disappointed. Someone needs to go through some healing. We've got the Eight of Cups there and the card of hope. Let's not lose hope. As planets retrograde, and they retrograde because we need to return to the past as we've missed some sort of a detail. And we're given the opportunity, obviously, to revisit a situation and tweak and fix it so that we can move forward. So I do feel and retrogrades are back and forth. It's like, okay, first time the door was closed. We couldn't find the key. Second time, maybe. Third time, lucky or no. That's not the right path. So that's what I feel I need to tell you, my dear friends. And I think I will leave it there. It is quite a long messenger is here. For those of you that are waiting on your little personal mini readings, I will be more than likely doing those tomorrow. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. A new era is around the corner with Pluto again ingressing into Aquarius. I'm wishing you well with whatever's going on for you. It is Friday today, so happy Fridays. It's the day of Venus, my dear friends. So Venus is coming up to the 27th degree, which is the galactic center point of our universe. Let's hope for some magic. Let's hope that Archangel Michael and Gabriel will let us in on that little secret or that little special place of magic, okay? And I've got Agape here. Okay, she needs attention. Yes, Agape. You want to say goodbye to everyone? Have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Love to all of you. Talk to you soon.